Hey, Blackbird, wanted to reach out and talk about the new policies we're putting into effect starting Monday, March 16th. We're doing our best to help out with being socially responsible for what we can do to help you guys keep working out, as well as maintain the social distancing that we're encouraged to do as a community right now. So we're starting to have a 15-person athlete cap per class. We're going to go over how you register for class ahead of time, how you see where you are on the wait, or see that you're on the wait list, see how you get notified when a spot opens back up. We're going to ask for people not to utilize open gym in the sweat lodge during regular classes during the week. There are a few athletes who have specific programs through us that will continue to be able to use that space. Otherwise, we're going to ask that you not use that. We're going to save the 15 slots for space in the main side taking regular CrossFit classes. For right now, we will still have kids club childcare for the 9:30 a.m. class or the 6 or 5 p.m. based on our schedule, normal hours. What we're going to ask is, if you have school-age kids that are home now, that you don't bring them to the gym if at all possible. If you attended those classes normally and brought your child to Kids Club, you're welcome to continue bringing your child to Kids Club. What we don't want to see, or what we can't see, is an influx of 20 to 30 kids in Kids Club, as well as a bunch of school-age children that don't normally go to Kids Club running around the gym. So we're going to ask that if you can leave them at home, please leave them at home, and you maintain whatever normal Kids Club activity before is still maintained now. We are going to post a RSVP for Kids Club on our members only page so we can get an idea of how many kids are going to be coming in, so that we're prepared for it. We don't intend on adding more childcare workers. And if things get too crazy, to be honest, we'll probably just do away with Kids Club after Monday or Tuesday, depending on how things unfold. If it's too chaotic, then we're just going to have to get rid of it. Okay. Some other things that we're going to implement is we're going to ask that athletes not use the Wodify kiosk behind me. That will only be coach's domain. You have your phone app, so you're welcome to. You'll already be pre-registered for class, so that you already be in the system for that. We're going to ask you to put your workouts and lifts in through Wodify. You can still see all of your history and everything that way. Coaches will be there to answer any questions you have if you can't see or can't find what you need to on your phone. I'm going to go over how to register for a class and also how to access some other resources we're going to give you. So if you've never registered for a class before using your phone, what you're going to do is pull up your Wodify app. Once you're in the app, what you need to do is go to so when you pull up Wodify today, there's no workout. Go to this menu. I'm going to type class schedule. Okay, so once you click on class schedule, you can toggle into the date you're looking for. I'm going to give it Monday. Once on Monday, you'll see all of our classes that are scheduled. Once this class opens up for registration, you click on that. All you do is type sign in, click sign in, and you're there. If you notice, it says 0 to 15. That is the class cap. It says plus 0 right now. That would be our wait list. If you feel like you cannot make it to a class you registered for, please go back in and unregister. That will email everyone that is on the wait list so they know that they can now try and sign in. It will be a first come, first serve when that happens. What we're hoping is that this will only affect 3 classes, and that with everybody's schedules being a little different now, everybody will still be able to enjoy the gym as much as they want to. It just might be at a different time they would normally come. So distribution in class might be a little different than normally. Another thing that we're making available to you as a resource, if you cannot make it to the gym or you don't feel comfortable coming to the gym, we understand. We want you to still get a good workout and still follow what we have for you. We started another program that is available to everybody right now, and it is called Home WOD. So what you do is when you open up Wodify, we're going to toggle this program down to Home WOD right there, and then that'll populate the workout for the day. These are not just going to be push-ups and sit-ups and air squats. We're going to put in other ways to accommodate, say, a thruster, or work on objects you have around the house and things that are available to you, regardless of what kind of workout equipment you have on hand. So we're going to go outside the box a little bit with that. We'll also be posting a video with a WOD brief for you and tips and tricks on what you might be able to utilize for the workout yourself. A couple things I wanted to point out to you. We already have some resources that are on hand that might help you out. So for whatever reason you're having trouble piecing together the workout we post for you, we have travel WODs. So if you go onto our members only page, I'll bring it up here in a second. And if you look at, there's our members only page. If you go over to files, if you can see, great. If not, it's there, trust me. Click on files. And you're going to toggle down. Actually, I just reposted this. Now it's the first one there. It's travel WODs. The PDF. You can pull that up. First page is a bit of a write-up, just saying the thought process going into how to create your home WOD based on what's going on at the home gym and how to make it happen for you. So, couple things that might hold you back. You might not have access to a rower. You might have a bike. You might have to run. You might not want to run, but still run. What I want to point out is that I know tomorrow for a fact the workout has a 100-meter run into it. So this is something you can do at home. But if you don't know how to measure this distance, I'm going to show you how to do it using Google Doc or Google Maps if you haven't done it before. Okay. So I've typed up the address for the gym right now. What I'm going to do is, from the satellite view, take my mouse cursor. I'm going to right-click in front of the door. And if you look at the menu here, the very bottom one is measure distance. So I'm going to go ahead and click on measure distance. It gives me a pinpoint right there where I initiated the movement. From that point, all I'm going to do is take my cursor and place it anywhere else I want, and it will measure the distance between the 2 points. At the bottom of the screen, it will tell you that's 95 feet. That is also 29 meters and some change. So all you have to do is drag out that point or make multiple points to come up to that full sum of 100 meters, 50 meters, whatever you need. So let's talk about tomorrow's 100 meters. When you're doing this little exercise right here, don't measure out 100 meters, because that means if you run out to 100 meters and you come back, now you just did 200 meters. So 100-meter run, you got to run out 50 meters, come back 50 meters, or do a 100-meter loop. So think about that when you're measuring it out. If you're looking at your house on the map here, map out your run and come back that way. I'm sure everybody else probably has a running app, something they can use. But what we're trying to do, guys, is make sure that you can continue to utilize Blackbird for your fitness. And hopefully over the next couple of weeks, we'll be able to increase the resources we have for you. So that way, whether or not you're in this space or not, you're still part of the community. You're still getting a good workout in. And we're going to make sure we're there for you when all this stuff is past us. So in the meantime, what we'd like to do is make sure that the community chatter stays up on the members only page. We'll have some maybe challenges for you on things to post. So hopefully, even if you're not working out around your friends, it'll still feel like you are at the end of the day. So want to make sure that everybody stays safe, take care, and feel free to email us with any questions. You can reach out to us at info@blackbirdcrossfit.com or through any of the other Facebook channels, Instagram, anything like that. So again, want to make sure everybody stays safe, do your part, communicate with us if you have any questions. We're going to try and communicate with you on a very regular basis, so that way you know where we are with things and know how you can operate within our space. All right, guys, take care. Bye.